Hi, folks. Yeah, well, I was sitting in my hammock. Now I'm sitting on the log by the fire. Not much of a fire. During the day, I don't really need one except for to make water, cook my meals. And so, to not use a lot of firewood, I just keep the coals going until tonight. And then I'll build up the fire and sit here and listen to the wildlife. I think the winds are supposed to stay pretty good, which is nice because it's going to be warm tonight. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was meals. And I don't normally, no, I haven't been cooking except for when I make camp. That way I don't have to carry an alcohol stove. And I found that a real gem is the little jars of peanut butter. I got them from the dollar store. They're 10-ounce jars. You can get a little bigger ones. But I found that if I eat that for lunch or breakfast, or a combination of both, it doesn't need refrigerating. Some dry cereal for breakfast usually. Or I found these little cinnamon chips. They're like a cinnamon, called Cinnabons. You got 130 calories an ounce. The little Cinnabons, and they make a nice little sweet treat for the morning. Don't need to cook. Don't need a fire. Don't need an alcohol stove. I always have a campfire at night. It's just something I like to do. So I'll cook an evening meal. It'll be a hot meal, but the rest of the time I don't. But back to the dollar store peanut butters. Eat them on the trail for lunch. A little bit for breakfast maybe. You finish it off, and then you've got a cook pot. And here's what I'm talking about. See, it's a little pot. You can rehydrate things with. It's got a lid. You can use it as a cup. This one's 10 ounces. I've seen them 8 ounces and I've seen 12 ounce ones. This doesn't hold a full packet of ramen noodles in. I will let you know that. I tried a packet of ramen noodles and it holds about 3/4 of one. And yeah, I do. I like ramen noodles. They're easy on the trail. I heat up some water, put them in here, put some water in there. Usually I put some dehydrated vegetables in with them. So I usually get a half pack of the noodles in here. But what I did this last time is I broke up a bunch of ramens in my bag of mixed dehydrated vegetables and just mixed them all together. Used the flavor pack from the ramen noodles. You could use any kind of flavor pack you wanted to. Bouillon, whatever. Makes a nice little meal. You only had to heat water. And I made some use out of this container. It held your lunch. Then it held your dinner. And later on, I'll have a drinking cup for one of them packets of Snapple teas. I use a Snapple. Well, I use Snapple, Weiler's, whatever I come across. I like the Snapple raspberry. It's got it's energy. It's got a little caffeine in it, especially in the morning, because I don't always have coals enough to heat water up to have some coffee. So cold coffee kind of sucks, but it's all right. But the little energies will give me the little caffeine fix that I need. So this is working really good, and I think it's a good addition to my kit. The other thing I brought along one of them little summer sausages. I found a 6-ounce one at the dollar store. Dollar General has it, and they're okay. But it was a nice change from like pepperoni or other things that you can get, other kind of protein that you can get. I had that last night and with my ramen noodles. Made a real good meal. And I felt the difference today. I'm feeling really good today, and I wish I had had a longer hike to this campsite, because I made it in no time and I'm still raring to go. Well, tomorrow's a long hike. We got 7.5 miles, and I know for a lot of you people that ain't a long hike. It's all hills, it's all switchbacks, no water. So to me, it's not the pretty part of the trail, so it's a long hike because it's all switchbacks. This one was only 4.5 miles. And I could do another 4.5 miles of this, energized like this. So I'm trying to cut my weight down in ultralight. Well, I'm nowhere near ultralight, but I am light hiking. My pack weighed, before food and water, just over 17 pounds, 17.2. I didn't have a gram scale or anything like that. I weighed it on my bathroom scale, and I got 17.2. And but then I figured my food was 6 pounds, and I took way too much. That's okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, my discovery of my Monster pot. I normally carry a small stainless steel water bottle to heat up water on a fire. That way I don't need a stove, I don't need a pot, I don't need a water bottle. I got it all in one. Well, I discovered the Monster energy drinks, they got a screw on top. And I'm testing it out. And when I weighed it, my stainless steel water bottle weighs 4 ounces. This weighs 1 ounce. And as you can see, it's been in the fire quite a bit. You can't see the logos anymore. It's all sitted up. Yes, I know. Cooking out of wood fire. Slits your pots up. Deal with it. I got a stuff sack that I keep my bottles in, so the rest of my pack doesn't get nasty, and I deal with it. That's it. But what I found with this, because it's made of thin aluminum, and they are fragile, I would not go out with just this, I think, because they are so fragile. You crush them real easy. But the fire has not damaged it or made it lose its seal. In fact, it's quite warm right now. But I'm impressed. Would I rely on it? No. Will I carry one? Yeah, from now on. It makes a good secondary. I can heat twice as much water. I wouldn't go so far as to ditch my steel water bottle though. But I might go down to an aluminum pot now. and ditch the steel water bottle. I do carry a water bladder. I'm not really sure I'm a big fan of them yet. It seems to take up room in my pack, and until I get my pack down a little bit, I'm not sure I like that. But I'm working on it. I should have left the tarp at home because I haven't used it at all and won't use it tonight. That would have saved me over a pound in weight. But I'm at 17 pounds, and that's a big change from last year. Last year I must have had a 40-pound pack. And this year, even with food and water, I'm probably 25 at the most. And that depends on how much water I'm carrying. So it's good improvement. And I'm stammering, stumbling. Don't know what to say on these videos. I'll get better, I promise. Well, thanks a lot. Time to build the fire up a little bit.